Glad you could join us again on the Value Chain TV News Updates. My name is Chad Moses. On the news update, we'll begin with stories on the economy. The Chief Executive Officer of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, Mr. Tunji Bello, has revealed the federal government's plan to punish firms and businesses involved in the inflation of prices of items. Mr. Bello noted that market associations and transporters have been given 1 month to crash prices or be ready to pay substantial fines or imprisonment. Our correspondent, Anastasia Adeze, has the details.
Mr. Bello revealed this while reading the Riot Act to market associations who engage in what he described as exploitative and unreasonable pricing of consumer goods and services across the country. He disclosed that the Commission had carried out discrete market surveys extensively in the past few weeks over the exploitative pricing of consumer goods and came out with alarming results. He gave illustrations of how a fruit blender meant to be sold at 140,000 naira was displayed for sale in Victoria Island, Lagos for over 949,000 naira. The meeting underscored the gravity of the situation and urgency of the need for all stakeholders to work together to check this unwholesome development. He added that the agenda has been made to ensure market practices do not exacerbate the economic challenges faced by citizens in the country. For Value Chain TV, Anastasia Adeze reporting.
SB Morgan Intelligence has revealed that approximately 7,568 individuals were abducted across Nigeria between July 2023 and June 2024. This was contained in a report by the Africa-focused Market Security Intel and consulting firm, noting that billions of naira was also channeled into ransom for victims' freedom. Adabio Gwejofor has the detail.
The report revealed the complex nature of security situations and the rise in kidnapping for ransom in the nation due to economic stagnation and other factors. It highlighted some of the security issues confronting the country to include Boko Haram's resurgence in the northeast, armed gangs in the north-central and the northwest, sectionist violence in the southeast and gang-related issues in the southwest. A retired director of the Department of State Service DSS, Mike Ejiofor, described the development as dangerous for Nigeria's economy, adding that there is need to invest more and restructure the nation's intelligence architecture. For Value Chain TV, Adabio Gwejofor reporting.
And on the aviation sector, President Bola Tinubu has urged newly appointed Brazilian ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Carlos Arias, to prioritize the establishment of direct flights between Nigeria and Brazil. Receiving a letter of credence from the Brazilian ambassador, Tinubu reiterated his discussions with President Luiz da Silva of Brazil on the matter on the sidelines of the African Union Summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia in February. The president said Nigeria was committed to working closely with Brazil to strengthen bilateral relations and advance shared priorities, welcoming the country's presidency of the G20 in 2024. And on business matters, in furtherance of its commitment to enabling innovation that would deepen the capital market while guaranteeing the protection of investors, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has granted 2 digital assets exchanges approval in principle to commence operation under the Accelerated Regulatory Incubation Program, ARIP. The companies granted approval are Bouchard Digital Limited and Quidax Technologies Limited. Disclosing this in a statement, the Commission said the 2 cohort comprises of 2 digital assets exchanges, 4 digital assets offering platforms, and 1 digital assets custodian. Now on international news, X, formerly known as Twitter, has said it is expected to be blocked in Brazil after failing to meet a deadline to name a new legal representative for the company. The social media network closed its office in the country earlier this month, saying its representative had been threatened of arrest if she could not comply with others it described as censorship. The month-long rule began with Supreme Court Judge Alexandra de Moraes in April, ordering the suspension of dozens of X accounts for allegedly spreading misinformation. X owner Elon Musk has also threatened to reactivate the account and has described Justice Moraes as a tyrant and a dictator. And finally, on sports news, the ongoing transfer battle between Chelsea and Al Ahly has seen both clubs target the same strikers this summer. Nigeria's Victor Osimhen and England's Ivan Toney. However, with Al Ahly now prioritizing Toney, Osimhen remains Chelsea's prime attacking option as the transfer window draws to a close. Reports from the United Kingdom suggest that Al Ahly is preparing to complete a medical for Toney, which likely ends their pursuit of Osimhen. This shift in focus provides Chelsea with a clearer path to securing the Nigerian forward, who has been at the center of intense speculation. As Chelsea continues its pursuit, sources indicate that Osimhen has tentatively agreed to a weekly wage of €350,000, a considerable reduction from his initial demand of €500,000. However, while the door seems open for Chelsea, nothing is confirmed yet and the situation remains fluid as the summer transfer window enters its final hours. And this concludes the Value Chain TV News Update. My name is Chat Moses. Thanks for watching.